what were some of the things that you did to help, even though it was a long journey? What were some of those bullet points, you think?
Yeah. So, you know, it's an ecosystem. It takes a village, and it takes many different approaches that you have to tackle simultaneously. And at the same time, you kind of have to focus on one thing at a time. So I know that this is contradictory, but what I'm trying to say is if I'm trying to work on my Crohn's disease and work on my eating disorder and work on my depression and try to gain weight and try to get healthier spiritually all at the same time. You know, there's a Russian proverb that says, if you try to chase two rabbits at once, you will never catch either one. Right? So one of the things that helped me
I like that. That's good.
was trying as much as possible. I know it's all connected, but trying as much as possible to like, all right, let's get the stomach under control. Let me start taking the meds. Let me do whatever procedures I need to do. Let me just buy myself 3 to 6 months where that's not flaring up like crazy. All right, now things are a little calmer there. I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to start taking some medication for my depression and my anxiety. I'm going to start trying to work through my mental health a little bit. Let me take 6 months to a year to work through that. All right, thank God I've had some issues with the stomach and I've had some bouts with the depression, but those things are, you know, kind of, they're doing okay. They require daily attending to, but they're doing okay. All right, now let me see if I can get my physical health in order. Let me start going back to the gym. Let me talk to a nutritionist, see what I need to do to rebuild my body, start putting some muscle on, start gaining some quality weight. You know what I'm saying? And so things kind of have to go in stages when you're rebuilding your life. Now, it's not always this convenient because when shit hits the fan all at once, excuse my language, you do want to tackle it all at once and fix it all at once, but it doesn't work that way. So the bullet points that really, really helped me were meditation, medication, therapy, coaching, having a mentor or mentors that I worked with, having a routine of like, this is the time I wake up, this is the time I do my schoolwork, this is the time I go to work, this is the time I go to bed, you know, creating structure out of a very chaotic existence so that at least, you know, my mood could be a little bit regulated and I knew what to expect, right? Because all human beings need control and all human beings need some semblance of order in their lives. So implementing daily discipline of small practices that were structured and routine oriented was a huge benefit for my mental health. And, you know,
that's also affecting the gut too, right? Because the acid buildup, your emotions affect, you know, how much acid you're producing and everything from what I know about Crohn's and the digestive system is that there's an acid buildup that causes those problems, right? Am I close on this?
Yeah, you're 100% close because every stomach disorder is psychological more than it is physical. And every autoimmune disorder is psychological more than it is physical. And 80% of all cancers are lifestyle induced. So almost all of the physical ailments that you can point to are either mostly psychological or at least correlated to our psychological state. So the little things, and look, I didn't learn this until I was like 23. I'm already 3-4 years into battling all this shit. You know, when I learned that most of this is psychological, then I realized that I had been approaching everything the wrong way. I was trying to fix the physical without fixing the emotional. When I started fixing the emotional, then the physical mostly healed. Now you need both. I'm not, you know, trying to be like a, you know, Christian Scientist who says don't ever go to the doctor or anything like that.
But I agree with that. And I agree with the percentages that you like 80-20 is like close to what I kind of believe also and everything I've been taught and everything I've researched throughout the years, you know, and that, it's almost like, I don't want to offend anybody, but I say, look, no, I'm not saying there's an absolute, but I believe in those close to those percentages.